Hello, today we're going to explore the fascinating world of atmospheric beasts, mysterious creatures believed to inhabit Earth's atmosphere. From the legendary Crawfordsville Monster to enigmatic jelly-like substances found on the ground. Before we delve into specific cases and evidence, let's briefly discuss the concept of atmospheric beasts. These hypothetical creatures are believed to be gelatinous or semi-solid in nature, enabling them to float and fly through the sky. While the existence of atmospheric beasts remains purely speculative, their potential presence sparks the imagination and raises intriguing questions about undiscovered life forms in our world. There are many interesting ideas and theories about mysterious creatures living in the atmosphere. These ideas come from stories, legends, and people's guesses. There are imaginary creatures that some people think might live in the sky. Some people believe that these creatures could have special abilities, like changing their size or becoming invisible. This would make it very hard for us to see or find them. They also think that these creatures might have see-through or partly solid bodies, which could help them blend in with the sky and be even harder to spot. One of the most famous accounts of a potential atmospheric creature is the Crawfordsville Monster. The Crawfordsville Monster is a creature that was allegedly sighted in Crawfordsville, Indiana, in 1891. It is considered part of American folklore and cryptozoology. The first sighting occurred on September 5, 1891, when two ice delivery men, Marshall McIntyre and Bill Gray, reported seeing a strange creature in the sky. They described it as a large, eel-like or serpent-like animal, with a pair of large, flapping wings. It was said to be about 20 feet long and 8 feet wide, with no discernible head or limbs. The next day, a local preacher named G.W. Switzer and his wife claimed to have seen the creature as well, corroborating the previous report. Word quickly spread, and the story was picked up by various newspapers, fueling local curiosity and excitement. Sky serpents are another type of atmospheric creature that has been reported throughout history. These entities are typically described as long, snake-like beings that are capable of flying or levitating in the sky. Sightings have been reported in various parts of the world, with some even claiming to have witnessed battles between these sky serpents. While no concrete evidence has been found to support the existence of sky serpents, they remain a fascinating topic within the realm of cryptozoology and unexplained phenomena. Atmospheric jellyfish is also a type of alleged atmospheric creature that resemble jellyfish or other gelatinous organisms. They are often reported as floating or hovering in the sky, sometimes at very high altitudes. These sightings have led to speculation that there may be undiscovered species of gelatinous creatures that inhabit the upper layers of Earth's atmosphere. However, no definitive evidence has been found to support the existence of atmospheric jellyfish, and many sightings are likely the result of misidentifications or optical illusions. These examples represent just a few of the many atmospheric creatures that have been reported over the years. Another piece of evidence supporting the existence of atmospheric beasts is the discovery of mysterious jelly-like substances on Earth. Some proponents of the atmospheric beast theory argue that these substances could be remnants or body parts of these enigmatic creatures. According to this theory, when these enigmatic creatures die, their bodies transform into a jelly-like material that descends to Earth. This idea captures the imagination and offers a fascinating explanation for the presence of such unexplained substances. Proponents of this theory often point to the rapid evaporation of the jelly, which can occur within minutes, hours, or days, as further evidence that the material is of otherworldly or unknown origin. Scientists have conducted research on these mysterious substances, usually called star jelly or astral jelly, which some believe to be the remnants of meteor showers. However, scientists have not reached a consensus on the origins of these substances, leaving room for further investigation and speculation about their connection to atmospheric beasts. In addition to the Crawfordsville Monster and mysterious jelly-like substances, there have been numerous reports of unexplained aerial phenomena throughout history. Some of these reports include sightings of flying humanoids, large bird-like creatures, and unidentified flying objects, UFOs. While many of these incidents can be explained through natural or man-made causes, a small percentage remain unexplained, leaving open the possibility of undiscovered aerial life forms. Our atmosphere is divided into 5 main layers. If we assume that atmospheric beasts exist, it's interesting to speculate about which layers of the Earth's atmosphere they might inhabit. Each layer has unique characteristics, and some might be more suitable for life than others. Troposphere, this is the layer closest to the Earth's surface, where weather occurs and most life forms and exist. If atmospheric beasts were to live in the troposphere, they would likely be in close proximity to other known organisms and might be more frequently observed. Stratosphere, the stratosphere is the layer above the troposphere and contains the ozone layer. It extends from about 6 miles to 31 miles above the Earth's surface. This layer has stable air and minimal turbulence. However, temperatures in the stratosphere can be very cold, ranging from -56 degrees Celsius at the lower boundary to around -2 degrees Celsius at the upper boundary. Life forms in the stratosphere would need unique adaptations to endure these low temperatures and high levels of ultraviolet radiation. Mesosphere. The mesosphere lies above the stratosphere and extends from approximately 31 miles to 53 miles above the Earth's surface. This layer is characterized by temperatures that decrease as altitude increases, with temperatures reaching as low as -90 degrees Celsius near the upper boundary. The mesosphere is where meteors burn up upon entering the Earth's atmosphere. To survive in this layer, life forms would need to be highly resilient, with the ability to withstand harsh conditions and high-speed particles. Thermosphere. The thermosphere, which extends from around 53 miles to 370 miles above the Earth's surface, absorbs high-energy solar radiation, including X-rays and ultraviolet radiation. The thermosphere is a layer with very low density and extremely high temperatures, reaching up to 2,500 degrees Celsius due to the absorption of high-energy solar radiation. It's hard to imagine any life form surviving in such extreme conditions, but if atmospheric beasts existed here, they would need to have extraordinary adaptations. Exosphere. The exosphere is the outermost layer of Earth's atmosphere, where it gradually merges with the vacuum of outer space. With low density, extreme temperatures, and exposure to solar radiation, the exosphere seems to be the least likely candidate for supporting any form of life. The Earth's atmosphere plays a crucial role in supporting life and maintaining the planet's overall climate and environmental balance. The presence of hypothetical atmospheric creatures would not fundamentally change the importance of Earth's atmosphere in sustaining life, regulating temperature, protecting against solar radiation, and facilitating weather and climate systems. However, if such creatures were to exist, they could potentially have some impact on the atmosphere and the planet, depending on their size, numbers, and specific biological characteristics. As technology continues to advance, we are better equipped to explore and study Earth's atmosphere. Tools like high-altitude balloons, drones, and advanced imaging techniques enable scientists to capture detailed images and collect valuable data from various atmospheric layers. As our understanding of the atmosphere improves, we may be able to find more concrete evidence for or against the existence of atmospheric beasts. While exploring the possibility of atmospheric beasts is fascinating, it's crucial to maintain a skeptical and scientific approach when examining the evidence. The scientific method involves formulating hypotheses, testing them through experimentation, and analyzing the results to draw conclusions. By adhering to these principles, we can better understand the mysteries of our world and separate fact from fiction. In conclusion, the concept of atmospheric beasts, while speculative, captures our imagination and challenges our understanding of life on Earth. From the Crawfordsville Monster to mysterious jelly-like substances, there is a wealth of anecdotal evidence and unexplained phenomena that hint at the possibility of undiscovered creatures in our skies. As technology advances and our understanding of Earth's atmosphere grows, we may one day unveil the secrets hidden high above us. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the realm of atmospheric beasts. If you have any thoughts or experiences related to atmospheric beasts, be sure to leave a comment below. Until next time, keep exploring the mysteries of our world.